5 minutes of it. I think it's like a third-person shooter or something. I don't know what's going on. What this game so dramatic for?
Oh, what game is?
I'm playing that Outriders demo, but even though it's a demo, I think it's like a little over an hour, so it's not a short demo. I think it's actually pretty long.
Today,
I want to. Oh, it already has the subtitles. I don't even know what this game is about. It's made by Square Enix.
No, I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough, because I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do here, because obviously I'm not supposed to fight him, because he's gonna dodge every single one of my moves.
And Outrider.
And they were probably trying to get you into the game at first by making it easy in the beginning, but then it actually turns out it's hard. I don't know what's going on with my phone today, because usually the battery lasts longer, but today it's not lasting very long. What is going on? My TV is loud and it's only at 8.
We're something new now. We were given a second life. We can't waste it.
I mean, I would like to get the Roku speakers. They're basically like wireless speakers that you can get if you have a Roku TV, and they're supposed to connect easy, but the thing with them is I think they're expensive. I wouldn't want to pay that much money for them. I think they're like $200. Oh, it's one of these kinds of games. Oh. I guess we'll go with him. Oh, you can change it. I mean, I'm one of those people that's like, I don't care what my character looks like, honestly. Don't these look the same? Oh. I'll just go with the default. Skin color. Oh no. It's too white. Yeah, let's go with that. Eye color.
Man, how come it's always the part in the game where when I'm looking up the walk for the person who's doing it also struggles with it, I mean.
Oh, then that's not a very good walkthrough then. Character name. How about Gregory? I just did randomized character like on The Sims because I don't feel like making a character. Here we go. Thank you for playing the Outriders demo. Well, I haven't even played it yet. What are you talking about? Before you land on Enoch, here are key things to be aware of. What? Opening chapter of the game in full. Oh, you get to play the whole opening chapter? Any progress you make can be carried over to the main game. Well, that's good to know. There are many side quests and areas to explore. You'll be introduced to all early game mechanics. Those systems such as crafting will only unlock when you travel beyond the demo area. I'm confused. Is the game out yet? I think it comes out April 1st. Select story point. What does that mean? Oh, I guess that's after you. World tier. What? Oh, you can play with friends. Online 18. Oh, that means on PlayStation. I thought it meant this game. Purchase full game. I mean, I don't know what to expect with this game. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect with this game. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna shoot me with rockets. I don't know. I mean, I didn
While Badlands trucks came back.
Uh-uh.
No, don't overheat now. You were doing good a second ago. Okay, I think this is a third-person game. Well, obviously. I don't know why I'd customize my character if Earth was dead, we had destroyed it. 2 colony ships were built to carry us across the stars. Only 1 ship made it, or all that's left.
What, someone in some chat saying that, or that's what the game's saying?
83-year journey, we orbit our new home. That's what the game's saying. Oh, I've definitely never heard of that before. A movie where all the ships are destroyed and you're the only one left. The planet Enoch, humanity's last chance. Well, that sounds like real life. That sounds like what's gonna happen. They're gonna destroy Earth and we're gonna have to move to Mars. What is going on?
Oh, dude, now I'm supposed to turn off the lights to where he can't see me.
Well, he blind. Okay.
Let's say that, but I mean, the devil with a case, I don't know what to say about this.
Clear to begin descent to surface. Copy. Disengaging. Initiating auxiliary thrusters.
Well, how are they talking to us if everybody died?
Man, we are 20 seconds to atmosphere breach.
What is going on in this game?
Primary ignition set to 30%. Rotating. We are engine first. Altitude.
I mean, the graphics are good considering I'm on a PS4. They're probably even better on the 5.
Too quickly on me.
Go for landing.
What, are we trying to hit him with a rocket launcher, but he like moves too quickly?
Engines off. Pod 1 has landed.
What happened? Oh, I thought I accidentally skipped the cutscene. Because right when I clicked L2, the screen went black. That was supposed to happen. Okay. What? There's a lot of people on that ship. I thought it was just going to be a couple people.
Almost looks like home.
That's what worries me.
Well, boss, you ready?
Got my truck?
I was gonna say the game reminds me of some other game, but I don't think it does. I think it's like its own game. I don't know if there's any other game that's like this. Who cares? Let me just play the game already. I don't care about all these cutscenes.
Established within the hour. Move! Goodman, a word. You know the stakes of this mission. Flores is already half dismantled. Our engine's on its way down to power a city of 500,000. Now, if these Outrider bozos hit pay dirt, you report to me first.
Oh.
Sir, I'm only here to ensure proper procedure is followed.
We're not on Earth.
Oh no, I've got one if she can use the rocket launcher instead because I don't know me. It's like I thought to distract them and then she uses the thing all of a sudden and that actually works.
ECA pencil heads can't greenlight this landing until we find their missing probes. So let's do our job.
Oh no.
No, good thing she used it.
What's going on? Just to go from cutscene to gameplay, there's a loading screen for that? It'll be nice to get a PS5.
How was I supposed to have enough time to inject him with that thing if he just moved too quickly? I mean, he just won't give me a chance.
Another cut. You telling me to go from one cutscene to another cutscene? There's a 1 minute long loading screen. Well, that's a big turn off already.
Oh shit, I mean, I thought she was supposed to have better aiming than me. I mean, she obviously missed him with the rocket launcher.
I'm gonna scout ahead on foot. Need to stretch my damn leg.
I'll take point.
Well, I don't know why he hadn't gone after me instead, Johnny. The one he's trying to target him.
Yeah. Am I gonna finally get to play the game?
Alright.
It's been 10 minutes and I'm just now playing the game.
Stay sharp. Watch it.
New quest.
Would you smell that air?
Feels like it's
I can't
60
even
frames per
process
second.
breathing air that doesn't smell like a burnt carburetor.
Oh man, couldn't have just stood still or something. I mean,
Trust me, you'll get used to
heard
fresh
that
air
one
too.
time she actually got him with the rocket. He won't hit him again. I mean,
Survivor's guilt. You think any one of us isn't feeling it?
It's not just that. If the cure
I don't know, the sensitivity is high.
kill most of the real Outriders with it, there wouldn't be a bunch of mercenaries down here in their place.
I hired you because you don't let anything get in your way.
Okay, circle the vault. I don't know why games do that. I would rather just use X to vault. I can probably change it in the settings, but I'm not gonna worry about that. What is going on? This game got good graphics.
We'll make camp here. Outrider, set a beacon flag. Let HQ know the area's secure.
Set a beacon flag. How do you run? What is that?
well, I mean, she couldn't have ran any faster. I mean, like, oh, they were literally about to inject him with that stuff, but he already escaped my grasp is what he did. Seriously, I mean, why do they gotta make it so difficult on this part now? Oh no, why does he have to be up there again? I mean,
All right, people, we got jobs to do. Cuthbert, Scarstead, set up a perimeter. I want fortifications going up within the hour. Jakob, you're field testing the munitions. Gutman, get your scanner up and running so we can find those damn probes.
I
Outrider,
mean, she better get
word.
closer this time, 'cause I mean, like,
Hey,
I don't know, I mean, I don't know why that
I'll give you
is
my
so
best gun on this in
difficult
case
now.
things go south. Can I depend on you?
Just tell me what to do, Cap.
Dude, lips aren't even synced to what they're saying. This game's got some... I don't have faith in any new games coming out. I feel like they're all gonna be terrible on the last gen consoles.
No word from Earth, I assume?
Like, you gotta have a PS5 if you want to even be able to play the game.
15 years into our journey. More or less as predicted.
Okay, well they're
AC
synced
has
now, but
confirmed no communications.
they weren't before.
Oh, I forgot this, 'cause I was too focused on taking him down, but like, what, my voice actually more clear with bigger boots.
Long before the end.
Oh, I can hear you better on the party and on the stream.
I was never gonna live past 20 anyway.
Cause I feel like before on the stream the game might have been a little too loud, but now I can hear
I
you
was one of
better.
the ones who made it. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
As things go right, time's coming, you're gonna have to leave all that behind. This is a new beginning. You could have a family here. Build a cabin. Grow old and get fat.
That's not me, Cap. No more way around.
The only thing I'm hoping about if we get Emily's car, even though it has the Apple CarPlay thing built into it, I'm still hoping you can at least still use an Android on it, cause
You get to build the
I don't know
future.
how that works.
Don't waste it.
I guess I would have to Google that. Can you use an Android for Apple CarPlay? That has to happen right when I switch from iPhone.
Did any more of your people make it off Earth, Cap?
My brother. Almost. But no. They got him in cryo as we evacuated L.A. Hoping we could stop the bleeding. He was too far gone.
Ah, shit. Sorry to hear that.
I haven't had the time to think about it.
What about Sarah? She's good, right?
Yeah. My Sarah's up there. They don't wake her group for another 6 months, but I can wait.
Why he built like that?
I didn't have a chance to
I'm
tell
not
you.
even gonna lie to you. Now that I'm
My little girl's pregnant.
now that I'm gonna go back to the Evil
That's how
Within
I got
2,
her the suit.
and how I said I was gonna play a game kind of like in between it, because it's such a long game, I was gonna switch between different games. I'll probably play the Ratchet and Clank game.
Yes, sir, Granddad, sir.
But I think I was just gonna restart the game from the beginning. Because I don't remember anything about the
I'll go find
game at all. So
Good.
I don't really
We're
think
on
I want
standby for those probes, so stay
to
on the
start
alert.
from where I left off at, because it's been so long since I played it. I would rather just restart the game, because it's a short game. It's only like 6 hours long.
That might be the same with that Spider-Man game. I don't know, it's been like a year or even 2 years since I played that game.
Oh, do you remember how far you was into it?
I can't remember exactly, but wasn't one of the villains named Shocker or something?
I know that look like that.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Well, I beat the whole game in a couple of days. I got all the trophies and everything.
What do you make of this place, Jacob?
It's perfect. Beautiful.
I did the same thing with Spider-Man Miles Morales, but if I knew the game was going to be that short, I wouldn't have bought it at that price. I would have just waited for it to be cheaper.
Maybe we all just got too much riding in this.
But I don't think it's gotten
We already have
cheaper,
one
so
dead planet in the rear view.
I guess it's
If we screw this one up,
alright that I got it when I got it.
sure, maybe this is real. Maybe we can finally stop.
Well, I forgot the price on that thing was like $50 or something.
Oh, and I think I got the Platinum Trophy in like 5 or 6 hours, I think. Because if you just do the main story, because I had to play the game again for one of the trophies, you have to play it on New Game Plus mode. If you just play the main story, you can beat it in like 3 hours, I think. It's just like a movie, basically. It's just a little bit of a longer movie.
We cut it pretty close.
Oh, so I don't even get why it's $50 if you can literally finish the thing in 3 hours, where it's probably only worth like $15.
I mean, they should have priced it at like $39.99. That would have been a little more reasonable. Because I understand it takes a lot of money to make those games, but like, I feel like $40 would have been a better price. I think this was just a filler game, though. I think they're gonna have a sequel to the first game. This was just put in there while we're waiting for the second one.
We do what we have to do. We look out for each other.
Hell, we better. Other than the Cap and Cuthbert, you're the only person.
Oh no, I mean the main villain in this game just don't know when to give up or something. I mean, we literally shoot him with a rocket launcher and inject him with some virus, and then we get on a plane crash and he still doesn't die.
That's too
sure he even
much.
fell out of the plane, actually.
Time
He
to test my
still
gear.
don't die from there.
Up for some target practice, boys.
What am I like?
Let's get started.
Probably almost 30 minutes into it, and I haven't even. I'm just now doing like learning how to shoot and stuff. That's one of the things I like about streaming on YouTube, is you can actually see how long your stream has been. If you rewind it, it shows you, but you can't do that on Twitch.
What Twitch don't show you how long the video is?
Because you can't rewind or nothing on here. You can only create like a 30-second clip of what happened in the last 30 seconds. Oh, I know what game this feels like. It feels like The Division. I was trying to think of a third-person shooter that's kind of like this. The Division would be the one I'm thinking of. What is going on? This is chaos. What?
Now give that sidearm a try, eh?
Yeah, give my sidearm. Stop being broke. There we go.
Just like riding a bike.
It's like riding a bike. Oh no. Well, weren't they going on like a space expedition or something? Why'd they bring a bunch of weapons with them? Complete your weapons chest. Okay. Sensitivity is a little high, but I might have to lower that a little bit.
Did I ever mention how glad I am to be on your side?
What in the world? Oh, you know what somebody asked David A. Claw in his Sunday vlog, like on the Q&A? They on there talking about, are you gonna play Assassin's Creed Valhalla? And I'm like, he's already like had like 7 live streams of the game. What are you talking about? Is he gonna play it?
Oh, they must not know what he do in his lifetime or something.
Oh, they slow.
Oh my gosh.
When is the real action gonna happen? Like,
I wish you could have seen this thing.
Hey,
the way they said side quests and stuff, they made it sound like it was open world, but so far it doesn't look like it is. Maybe they're just still introducing the game. Maybe it will be open world.
only you had an internet to post those to.
It's for scientific record. Besides, we'll have the internet up and running in the first 6
What have they
months.
been eating all that
The entire
time?
thing was backed up.
I'm just pulling your legs, Shira. Any luck with the probe?
The scan's still running. I don't know what else I can do. It's just...
Come on right now, I'm literally through the thing. I mean, why can't I jump across?
Interference or something?
The part I don't understand. I mean, I literally pushed the boulder and the game won't let me jump across.
Before the ECA can authorize 500,000 more people.
I swear this game just doesn't want me to succeed on this chapter.
What's DC's plan B?
Do you have any questions I get answers to?
Oh no. She mad. It's not letting me do nothing. Did my controller break or something? What is going on? My controller is like, the game stopped working or something. I can go into menus and stuff, like my friends list. So I can't actually press anything in the game. There we go, I hit the touchpad and it like unlocked it or something.
Alright, tell me the truth. You think the
That was weird. I don't know if that was an issue with the game or my console.
My father was part of the team that designed the plan.
Oh no, I mean, am I doing something wrong here? 'Cause I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to jump over all that.
Oh, so that's how you got on this ship,
If I
huh?
just look up a walkthrough, but I just don't
I
understand.
studied engineering. Spent years in orbit. Designed structure, drilling rivets into the hull. I helped build that ship.
So you're enjoying it. Good for you.
It was my father. Just not like the way you thought. He gave up his place for me. He stayed behind.
Huh?
Shit, I'm sorry.
He would have been in awe of this place. But in the end, it's just me. It's strange not knowing anyone here.
When this is over, come hang out with us. We're not such a bad bunch.
I might take you up on that.
How's this colonization gonna work? You're in the plane range, right?
Okay, I don't see what that's gonna do because the walkthrough's not very helpful, but I just don't try anyway.
The nuclear core should give
There's
us
a lot
enough
of
power
talking
to
going on, but
become
not
up
much
and running.
action in the game yet.
When do the civilian parts start
I don't
coming
know
out?
what's going on.
Within a few weeks. if
I
all
mean,
goes
to be
well.
fair, I am clicking the optional dialogue
First,
option, so
just enough people
that's
and
probably
resources to
why.
get our infrastructure running. You know, water, food,
Well,
shelter.
I don't understand the
Then
whole
we'll keep
point of
making
pushing
folks
that
right
boulder
now.
into the
A few thousand
lava
at a
if you
time,
can't
no more
even
than
jump on the thing.
Until before you know it, you'll be standing in the middle of a city.
Meanwhile, the Flores stays up there.
The ship was built in orbit. It was never meant to land. We'll have to keep it in our skies until we're capable of space flight again. One day, maybe.
Hey, is that supposed to blink that way?
Oh. That's a probe.
Tanner, think we got a signal. It's close.
Well, that's the unrealistic part. I mean, like, I'm literally, like, not on the edge, and for some reason it still hits me off
It's
there.
an historic moment. We should document it.
For the scientific record, huh?
I just don't understand any of this.
What is going on in this game? Okay. Can you not jump in this game? Or sprint or run or nothing? Oh, I was supposed to talk to him after
Tell
that?
your mind, boss. I know that look you got.
Oh, no, I already said all
I need
that.
to get going.
I'll be here if you need me, boss.
Play that long little cutscene just for that? Okay. Like, maybe he just hasn't told me how to run yet, but I hope I can run eventually. Where do I go?
Heads up, I got movement. 9 o'clock.
Well, there's gotta be a more helpful walkthrough than that, I mean.
Hold your fire until we know what we're dealing with.
Oh, they got eyes on some kind of hyena.
What is going on in this game? What in the... It's like a horde of wildebeest or something, but they're giant dinosaurs. They're like the bulls or something. Oh. Can I shoot them?
I bet they can be domesticated, performing.
I mean, it'd be nice to play this on a PS5 so I don't have to hear this overheating console in the
You mean
back.
to tell me at the beginning I gotta shoot at some wall?
Not exactly our priority, but if I can get close without spooking it, I'll try.
This is like Gears of War. What is going on?
This game's really acting like Resident Evil 4. It doesn't even give me a clue on what I'm supposed to do.
Fantastic.
Got some kind of storm brewing.
That's all this is. This is a mix of Gears of War and The Division.
Looks like it landed pretty hard. The data seems intact.
Copy that.
It's like a open world. I guess I shouldn't say open world. I'll say, I don't know actually. It's like a RPG Gears of War. How do I gather data from the probe? What do I do? What does this game want from me?
Hold off on calling in that green light. We got another probe out here to analyze. Negative, Alpha. Your job is done.
I don't know how to feel about the graphics. I feel like this game was made for PS5.
Give us time. Any more time and we lose our orbital.
What am I supposed to do something?
You want to keep searching? Don't blame me if you find trouble. Over and out. All right, Outriders. Rendezvous back.
I don't know if I'm supposed to
Let's go find that stray.
let him finish talking or if I'm actually supposed to do something. Oh, I already did that. Report back to Tanner. I really can't run in this game? Oh, now it tells me how to sprint. Okay. Is it ever gonna show me how to run or jump? I mean, There's gotta be a way to jump. I guess there's not a stamina bar, that's nice.
Hey, Cuthbert, any updates?
The probe signal is mostly noise, but I've tracked its source. There.
What is going on in this game?
Hope you all brought your
This is
glasses.
chaos.
What's it? Oh no, I literally had that video running this whole time.
What kind of alien language is he speaking? German? Alright, now where are we going? Game acting all dramatic and nothing's even happened yet. Playing all this Avengers music.
Oh, how was I supposed to see that when the map was telling me a different direction? I just wanna be stupid or something.
What is going on in this game?
Electronics are freezing up.
This is like 80% cutscene, 20% gameplay. Like, when am I actually gonna get to play the game for real?
Soldier, your primary focus. Sure. Understand? We keep moving. Eyes up.
Primary focus is Sheared. Isn't she Sheared? Ew.
Choke on your own spit, dude?
It's nothing, I'm good.
How's she about to touch it?
Alert the medics! Stay back. Damn it.
Oh no, it's about to get intense.
Oh no, I'm just trying to look at this walkthrough real closely just to make sure I don't do anything wrong. I've already died like several times on this part.
I got movement. Heading in.
Oh no.
This game doesn't want to be like Resident Evil 4 and Amnesia combined. This just don't want to tell me anything.
Okay, there's another loading screen after the cutscene. This game has a lot of loading screens. And they can't make an excuse for it either. I'm pretty sure the entirety of the God of War game had no cutscenes at all. I mean, no loading screens at all.
Hey boss, we lost you.
It just transitioned from cutscene to play. Hold square to observe.
Some kind of sacrifice or my season?
It still hasn't told me how to jump. I can only vault over things. I can't actually jump in place. Oh no! What is that?
What up in there?
Oh no, that giant... What is this thing fighting me? Like the devil.
Wanna play? Then let's play.
Whoa. Kill the wild creature. It's more than a wild creature, I tell you that. Okay, so it's teaching me how to roll, but it hasn't taught me how to jump yet. Whoa. Okay, getting better. I actually like this game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like this game.
Got attacked by one of those cow things. Something drove it crazy.
Oh yeah, it looked like a cow and a wolf.
Copy that, Outrider.
PS4 overheating like crazy. I do have a bunch of stuff on it. I don't know.
Just what am I doing wrong here? I mean, I swear it's like this game just don't want to be satisfied or something.
Tanner, I found it.
Good work. Get started.
Why is there a bunch of cords all over my...
No, I mean, did I do something wrong on here? Cause I swear this game just don't wanna be satisfied with what I'm doing.
From the probe. It's coming from outside our search zone.
I really did everything this guy did on the walkthrough, and for some reason I did something wrong on here.
Copy. Oh, damn it! Something's frying it, Tanner.
Give us the frequency.
Carrier frequency is 9.7 point. Tanner, do you copy?
Oh no, he's about to die. I mean, this isn't even a video game. This is just a movie. This is like a playable movie.
Tanner,
I ain't never seen a game with this many cutscenes in my life.
really strange shit down here.
What is going on? What in the world?
I was shooting at the thing a whole bunch of times, you big fat groupie.
What the hell was that?
What is going on in this game? Right when I call it a movie and not a game, a bunch of chaos starts erupting and I'm actually playing. Oh. How do I heal in this game? What's going on?
What the hell kind of storm is this?
I'm about to die. Whoa. Oh, I forgot I could dodge. Probably what I should have been doing the whole time. Oh, you heal automatically. It's one of those kinds of games. It regenerates over time.
Oh, tell me why is she not moving? Well, that probably explains it as well. She's not even moving for some reason. What am I doing wrong on here? This game just don't want to make any sense on me.
What is going on? She just disintegrated like on Avengers, whatever the one's called. Where they all disappear. In game, I think? I don't know.
Know how to beat this part. I mean, it just seems like no matter what I do around here, the game just don't want to go the way I think it should go.
This is just a movie where you play every 20, like, you play for a minute every 20 minutes. If my live stream turns out to be an hour and a half, it'll be like 10 minutes of me actually playing the game and an hour and 20 minutes of me just watching cutscenes. I don't know. He just died.
This game doesn't want to frustrate me or something, but I mean, it just don't want to go the way I feel like it should be going.
What does it look like?
Sergeant Major, sir, we have to follow quarantine procedure and hold the landing. Whatever the original reports about this planet, they were wrong.
Literally shows him going after what's her name, but he's going after me instead. I mean, I was literally going in the same direction this guy was going. I don't know what I'm doing different. Well, he was quicker with the boulder the other times. Why can't he be quicker this time?
See to them. Hurry!
Stop. They're contaminated. We contain them. That's
These developers need to learn to stop making games about quarantining after all this
Look around you. We got
COVID
men
nonsense.
in need of medical attention. Now get your
There's a
asses
different
in gear
meaning
and
now.
do the right thing, or I'm gonna have to...
What in the world?
I just still don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Burn the fucking bodies.
Dude, the cutscene's like 5 seconds out of sync. His lips move, and then 5 seconds later you hear what he said.
I mean, you just can't be serious. I mean, what am I doing wrong? This is what I'm doing right here. I'm literally shooting at the wall right here, and then like, this is what this guy was doing, and then for some reason,
Sure. Right after you call out the
Well, at least I'm playing the game now, so can't complain too much. What do I do here?
you didn't even give me a chance this time.
Okay, what did I pick up? Open your inventory. What did I pick up?
I mean, I'm not even joking here, but if I just die one more time on this, I just give up. And I mean, like, it just won't end well for me.
I mean, that game sounds more difficult than the fourth one.
Well, I mean, the rest of it's easy. It's just this chapter that wants to be difficult with me.
Vault over the object. What are you doing? Why are you rolling? Vault over it. You know what? I don't even know. No, the way I see it, this game is good. I'm just gonna wait until I get a PS5 to play it, because I've seen a little too many frame drops when I've been playing it. The cutscenes are out of sync. Like, and this is just a demo. Imagine what the full game is like. Or even worse. Can I throw grenades in this game or no? It never taught me how to jump. I'm assuming I can't jump. It's probably just like Gears of War. You can only vault. I don't think you can jump in Gears of War either. Okay, automatically pick up ammo. That's good. Finally some action going on. That's what I like to see. Okay. Attack your enemy in melee. Oh, there's melee attacks? I didn't know that. Let's test that out. Come over here. Do a melee attack real quick. Oh,
Kill
it's
the
not,
traitors! Don't let them near!
it's not very sophisticated. I thought it was gonna be cooler than that. It's just a basic punch. Better than nothing though. Who are you? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. Chill out. How do you heal in this game? No, go. Okay.
Oh, man, why can't he jump back over there? I mean, like, that just don't make any sense. Like, it's literally that close to where he can jump from there.
Oh, so you kill him and then you confront him like Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Do the right thing! Call it in! Pull the fucking landing!
What is going on? Just chaos is erupting. Explosions are happening.
Hey, can you help me with the wounded?
Is he wearing earrings? Didn't even finish the cutscene. It just got cut off by the loading screen. The 2-minute loading screen. Okay, it was quick this time. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not too impressed with the game so far. It doesn't seem like a $60 game. It seems like maybe a $40 game.
Almost there.
What are you doing?
I'm putting you back into cryo until MedLab can save your fucking life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm done for.
Pep talks aren't really my thing.
Oh no, I just put him in a cryo just like that, huh? See, these loading screens seem unnecessary. Why do you need a loading screen between each cutscene? Cover the probes and extract. What?
When is something truly over?
What? What is this?
Was it when your people left
Man, all this
Earth
fancy
behind?
music. Like a soap
Was it
opera.
when you watched the first spaceship crash and burn? Was it when you saw your fellow
How did I
Outriders
forget to put the
crumble
grenade
like
launcher in my inventory? I
Was
was
it
literally
watching
on
yourself
there.
die?
Well, you're still trying to get past that
Isn't done
part, or
with
you
you
already
yet,
got past
Outrider.
it?
Like I always say.
That's the frustrating thing. I'm still trying to get past it. Even the walkthroughs don't help out on me. I just don't get what I'm supposed to do.
You, what year are you from? Year, what year?
What?
Is this your pod? Where were the uplink nodes?
Come on, Doc.
Huh?
We need to go. They're coming.
Hey, we can't just leave them here. These are Outriders.
They're not why we're here.
I'm sorry.
Up over the phone.
Was that what he was wearing when they put him in there? I feel like he was wearing something else.
Oh, I realized my mistake on one of the parts because for some reason she didn't have ammo the entire time and she was supposed to distract him.
Well, you can control how much ammo she has. Well, so, but then what are you supposed to do? Replay the part?
Outriders.
Ugh. He just looks like a fatter version of me.
Oh, I think this is the part where I do.
What is going on? This must be like 1,000 years in the future or something, because there's a whole civilization now.
No man's land, like the others.
They got a whole dictator and everything now. Oh boy. Another loading
Finally
screen.
got to the part where she actually has ammo and all that nonsense, but I mean, I swear, why can't you just buy ammo in this game? I mean, there's literally nowhere in the game to buy ammo. And that's the part I don't understand. Like, why does this game make it where you can't buy ammo? I mean, I know you couldn't do that on the fourth one either, but still, why didn't they change that with this game?
Appreciate you, right? When we get to no man's land, we gotta stick together if we want to survive. Survive what? Getting our asses right by the big storm.
Read on this chapter or something.
We're here! Come on!
Go back! Go back! What the hell's happening here? It's an altar! It's tearing our guys apart! You need to get out of here! But where? Storm's coming! You think the elders care about a storm?
It's on the phone.
What is going? There's too much going on in this game. This is too much to process in just the short 45 minutes or so that I've been playing. Or watching it, I should say. I haven't really been playing anything. What is it? What? This is chaos. It's like a whole war going on. And I don't know how we haven't gotten caught in the crossfire. What is... Oh. They just betray their own people, don't they? Don't care about anybody.
What? This war, how fucking long? Who knows? Just before I was born. That's fucking impossible.
Yeah, like when they're talking, it gets cut off like too soon. It gets cut off before they can even finish their sentence. It's like delayed or something.
Where are you taking us? What the hell is the matter with you? You just wake up or something?
Finally, how did it take her forever to go through the miserable thing?
That paradise you Outriders promised us, guess what we've got instead?
Finally, we got stopped shooting and then when they
No
push the
shelter, no
freaking
food,
boulder.
just kicked to the curb like exiles while your ECA pals got fat in their bunker. Bullshit! It wasn't like that. We lost electronics. We could have left you all to rot in your cryo pod. But we didn't. We saved you ungrateful.
Oh! What in the...
Times did I tell you to shut up?
Oh! Look. Oh no.
Welcome to the valley of
He just stabbed him. What? This game is intense. Not for keys. Not for keys, not for keys. We got hanging dead bodies all over the place. Burning them with flamethrowers. This is what the world's about to look like in 5 years.
Go on, you lead the way. I have no idea what to do.
Oh no, another loading screen? There's been like 5 of those in the short time I've been on here. Actually, now that I think about it, there's been more loading screens than there actually has been time of me playing the game. Another cutscene? When am I gonna get to actually play the game? It's like Mars or something. Just dropped them off there. Didn't even untie them.
So I never paused the video. It's like...
Fuck me.
Huh? Already did it. Now what? What is... What's a metal rod? What in the... Huh? Well, that's the end of the game then. I just died. You gotta... You can't pull it out, you'll bleed out. But now I have to make a new character? Choose your path. Technomancer, long range support gadgets. Alright, so I'll be playing as a different person then. Medium range conjurer fire, close range hit and run. Space time. Close range tank stand your ground. Honestly this one sounds kinda cool. Pyromancer. Oh, it tells you more about it if you open it up. Recover health whenever enemies marked by your skills are killed. Heals you and grants a portion of shield. Recover health from slain enemies that stood too close. Stood too close. You deal as health. I'll do the Pyromancer. That was the introduction of the game then, wasn't it? So, that's the end of the demo then, I think. It just said the demo was the introduction for the game. Or is it still going? Oh, it's still going. Oh, I'm the same person, he's just getting powers. Is he gonna heal like Wolverine? Oh, okay. that gun come from? Now what? Oh yeah, I'm finally playing the game. No, what? Oh, I thought a loading screen was about to happen. Welcome to the Outriders demo. In this demo, you'll be able to experience the first of many Welcome to the Outsiders demo. I've been on here for like 45 minutes. What do you mean, welcome? You'll be able to reach character level 7 and world tier 5. You'll also be able to hold a maximum. Is it talking about for the demo or for the full game? The demo has no time limit, so check out vendors, finish all 4 side quests, and discover all of the journal entries. After completing the prologue, you'll be able to skip it with new characters. Oh, so you can test them all out and see which one you like the most. Feel free to jump back in and quickly experience all 4 Outrider classes. Okay.
Oh, no, that's just because I don't have a bunch of ammo. I mean, if I had more ammo, that'd be easier.
I don't belong on this side.
But now I think I know where to hit him. I mean, Walker says last battle, so it better be, because this is the most complicated one I've ever been on.
Is this happening?
Oh, you know how that whole time I was complaining because I wasn't even getting to play the game and it was just a bunch of cutscenes? That's because apparently that was like the introduction to the game. Now I'm actually playing the game. That was a long introduction. Yeah, move over there. Yeah, this just feels like, what game does this feel like? I guess Gears of War. I think that's the game it feels like. Look at all that frame drop. Yeah, burn them. Yeah, there we go. This is what I like. I think this will be the one I go with if I ever get the full game. I'll burn them. It goes through walls and stuff, I think. I can't think of what game it is, but there's a game that's like similar to this where you hold X to move from cover to cover. I don't know what game it is. I think it might be The Division. Oh, is that another player? Oh, it's like Destiny. It's like an online game. You can play with other people.
Hold your position!
They got a freak! Fall back!
I think that's a real. Is that a real player? I think it is. Yeah, get out of here, you ugly. Oh, his melee attack is like a different, like burn something. Oh, okay. This game's chaotic. What is that? Can I just use that an unlimited amount of times? Oh no, I see it now. That's a time limit. Yeah, he's playing like he's a real player, so I think it is a real player. I don't seem to die. The game's not very challenging. Seems like you have a lot of health. Didn't even have a difficulty option. Oh, you like teleported. Oh, he's playing as the time one.
This flares. This.
Who is the guy though? He's level 7. Why is he over here with me? Oh, I'm level 7 too. Okay.
When we landed.
Oh no, that's him. What level am I? I don't know what he's doing as a level 7 thing. The introduction. Get out of here. Use my other gun. Oh, they're not very strong.
This can't be real.
Oh, there's another player over there. Level 3. I guess they can just join in on your game and help you if they want to. Yeah, burn them all. This game is fun. I like this. I wasn't a fan at first because there was too many cutscenes, but now that I'm actually getting to play the game, I like it.
Said boss battle, if I had more ammo, this would be a lot more easier. Instead, I don't know where to get the ammo from, so I'm just stuck with whatever I have.
Level 3. Oh, okay.
How many more times do I gotta shoot at those orange spots? I mean, I feel like I've been shooting them for long enough.
Well, let me guess, a loading screen. I won't be surprised. Oh, here we go. Team votes to skip. Well, no, I've never seen it before. I don't want to skip it. I hope it's not one of those where, like, if 2 out of 3 vote, then it skips it.
Smell the storm in your blood.
Didn't it? Okay, it's not.
I mean, this is like the third time I've shot at both of his sides. I mean, like, the person in the walkthrough made it look like it was the end after the first couple of times.
Oh, I know why they're higher levels and why they're wanting to skip it. It's because they're going back to play the other roles that you can do. They're wanting to test them all out to see which one they like the most. I would actually like to play one that has a shotgun.
I mean, like, oh, I really got ammo.
What's that? He's altered. A man. A little man.
Altered? What the fuck does that mean?
No, I mean, it didn't even give me a chance to shoot it. I gotta use the grenade launcher for that.
Didn't, it's mine.
Yeah? If he's really an outrider, then you fight on the wrong side. Altered.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal should explain. Come.
Huh? I'm not gonna skip it because it's my first time watching, but if I replay it, then I will. Oh boy, another loading screen. That don't surprise me. If it's not too long, I'll probably replay the other roles, I guess is what they're called. The insurgents call themselves exiles. It's only at 5%. It's a long loading screen. Hasn't even budged. Still at 5%. There we go. See, this is why I would want to get it on PS5. Because if the reduced loading time thing is true, then I wouldn't have to deal with all
I made it where it's like your ally or something doesn't get like what's it called, get hit whenever you shoot at the enemy.
What's going on?
Man, I'm basically out of ammo here, so I don't know where to get more of it from.
The loading screen's been at 100% for like 30 seconds and it's not doing anything. I guess you gotta wait for the other people's loading screens to load.
Where is she?
There we go.
What is that? Go.
Oh, they're all staring at me because I got the Outriders outfit on.
So how does the game expect me to pass all of this if I don't have any ammo? That's the part I can't comprehend from my head.
You're alive.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You came from their side. You got any intel for us?
What's wrong with her?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, I got a war to win, so either you help me or you get back into cryo.
Well, it must have not been that long if she's still alive.
Hold on. I'm just woken up the mud and shit. I've been asleep for God knows how many years.
31 years. So for 31 years, I've been seeing people fight and die while you were getting comfy in cryo. So excuse me for not throwing you a little welcome party.
She an old lady now. She's still
What happened to you?
fighting.
The anomaly. That's what happened.
In that storm?
We told them not to land.
I feel bad for the other people. They want to skip the cutscenes, and I'm the only one that's not voting to skip.
Wiped out.
That's because I want to see it.
We couldn't grow crops or make medicine, so we ended up in the same place as when we left Earth.
I'm glad it's not a majority vote system where if 2 people voted, that skips to everybody.
Why didn't you go somewhere else? The Outriders could have...
The Outriders are dead.
What?
And the anomaly keeps us in this fucking world. We can't go anywhere else. You don't get it, do you?
My PS4 louder than the TV.
Believe me, it's fucking real. So whether you like it or not, you're stuck here in the mud and shit with the rest of us. We should have never woken up.
I don't know.
Miss out on all this.
Well, he hasn't aged today. I guess that's how cryo works.
Well, get him back.
He still looks like he did when he went in.
Jacob. He's still alive?
Not too much longer, it seems.
Then I'll go find him.
Never mind.
Which one was Jacob? Is it a good thing that he's alive? New quest, okay. So I'm assuming I can do the side quest now. World tier. Okay. Auto set highest level tier. Oh,
So
yeah.
Jacob's in trouble and I need to go save his ass. At least some things never change.
As soon as the hounds warehouse to see Jacob. Save
Hey,
Jacob.
I'm geared up and tracking down Jacob.
I wonder if you can turn
Where the hell are
like
these
matchmaking off, so you don't have to play with other people. Because I don't really care about that.
And believe me, no one's gonna miss them if you put a few dozen body bags.
Why the hell haven't you done something about them already?
How does the game even expect
Ain't nothing
me to
free.
beat him? I still can't comprehend.
And that means you're not...
Like, I mean, I literally have no ammo and there's no way to get it, so how does the game expect me to pass?
Well, that costs like...
If you see Gutman...
Quest the team transition into... See? Play together. You can invite your friends from the lobby from the game menu. Mismatches. I don't really want to play with other people though. I just want to play by myself. Yeah, see, I didn't even get a chance to explore because it forced me to go where they were going. Now there's another loading screen.
Well, I never even saw the point in the melee vest anyway, so what's the whole point in keeping it?
I don't know. These loading screens are the only break my PS4 gets. Goes back right to where it was when it's over. And of course they're gonna vote to skip. I don't want to do that though.
I'm looking for Jacob Ross.
Oh, come on, I forgot again. I swear I just can't get things from my head straight. I mean, I don't know how I forgot to put them in my inventory again.
Oh no. See, the matchmaking's bad for their side of the card too, because then if I don't want to skip the cutscene, then they're forced to watch it. So I don't know why these single player games always try to force co-op into the Why is the TV so loud? I only have the volume set to 10. But, whoa! Yeah, burn them all. Yeah, this feels like the Division, but better. It's like a better Division.
Oh no, I'm trying to get myself killed this time because I forgot to put those guns in the inventory, but I don't want to kill them. one moment I don't care.
What is going on in this game?
That I literally forget to put them in my inventory.
Shoot him! No, I'm about to die! Oh, you get health when you kill enemies. Okay, I forgot about that. I was wondering earlier how you're supposed to heal. That's how. Just kill enemies. Yeah, combined forces. Actually, the co-op might not be so bad after all. Cause I couldn't do all this by myself. Dang, they voted to skip quick. What is this, a boss fight? This is chaos. What is this? Whoa! Chill out! There's more than 2 of them. I thought there was only 2 of them. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, go. Kill him. Where'd it go? Oh. You know what? I got something for you. Oh, bad idea. I can revive myself? What's the point? The game's not very challenging if you can just revive yourself. Unless you can only do that a couple times. I don't even have my TV volume set that high, and it's about my TV's about to explode. Dang, wow. They just keep coming. It's like an endless wave of them. No, you. There you go. Freeze them and then use the fire on. There we go. What now?
Now where's Jacob?
Still looking for Jacob? I'm sure it's better than what I currently have on. Yeah, it's up 54. That's good. Got a new secondary. I like that. It's like a revolver. And a loading screen.
Why didn't I use this gun in the first place? Oh wait, I didn't even have it the first time, so for some reason I never have any ammo on this boss battle.
Whoa. Oh, sorry guys. I thought this was the bathroom.
About the dumbest thing you could possibly do. That's the most cliche thing ever.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Been a while.
I know you.
What has he got, Alzheimer's? What he's talking about? Do I know you?
Kurva! Then I thought you were dead.
Look at that.
You'll soon be dead if you don't get your ass to shooters right now.
Sure. All right. Come meet me there when you're ready.
Okay, when am I gonna get a chance to do side quests? I don't even see how I could possibly do side quests when I have other people that I'm playing with that force me to do whatever they're doing.
Shira, I got Jacob out in one piece. He's on his way to you.
Okay.
Okay, how is she already that injured?
What is this? They got a vote on if I want to travel. Can I not just play this game by myself? I can't even travel if I haven't have other people vote if we should do that or not. My objective is telling me to go there, and they don't even want to let me go there. Can I not turn off matchmaking? Is there a... Let me go to the settings or something. See if I can turn off playing with other people. Because then what are you supposed to do if you don't have internet? I don't know, I can't find it.
Oh no, I mean, how did I die that time? This game just wanna kill me is what I wanna do.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I was gonna play this whole demo in one stream, but I didn't realize it was this long. I haven't even gotten to the 4 side quests that it was talking about. And I'm still doing the main quest. I might have to make like a part 2 out of this. Cause I didn't realize it was gonna be this long. I thought I could just do it all in like an hour and a half. It's the longest demo I've ever seen. It's like a full-on game. Wait, it said this was the matchmaking thing, right? Can I turn off matchmaking over here? Okay, travel. What is this? Change how you look, I'm assuming? Yeah. How do I... There's really not a way to turn... Oh, leave squad. I didn't even see that before. Yeah. Yeah, leave the party. Does that cancel the mission when I do that, though? I feel like I just messed something up. Can I still do the mission without the people?
No, I'm not forgetting again.
Technically, they joined me. I didn't join them. Oh, that just puts you at the beginning of the... So I can't turn off matchmaking? I'm just forced to... Like... Game privacy open. Oh, there it is. Friends only or close. Yeah, close. That's what I want to do. I don't want to play with other people. Because then I'm forced to do whatever they want to do.
Well, I actually got 2 guns this time, so this should make it easier, I think. Along with more health bars.
They should just call this game Loading Screen Incorporated or something. I don't know what's going on with this game. If every new game is gonna have these many loading screens, then I'm just gonna wait till the PS5. Till I get one at least.
This game will be the reason I'm gonna go on a mental asylum if I never go through it.
This loading screen simulator is gonna put me on. In fact, I'm gonna put that in the title whenever when I put it over to YouTube. I'm gonna put like in the title. I'm just gonna put loading screen simulator. I'm gonna put Outriders demo, aka loading screen simulator. 'Cause that's all this is. It's a bunch of loading screens. Okay, now I'm at least playing by myself like how I wanted it. I wonder if you can do that with the Avengers game. I don't think there even was an option to turn off matchmaking in that game. I think it was you were just forced to play with other people. Like, I don't mind multiplayer games, but there's just some games I would rather play by myself. This is one of them. This doesn't seem like a multiplayer game. Where are the side quests that this game was talking about? Is there a map or something? Yeah, quest map. I guess I haven't unlocked the side quests yet. I still gotta do the main quest before I can unlock the other ones. If this is like, I'm probably just gonna end the stream after this cutscene, cause I'll just make a part 2 into it. I didn't realize this demo was this long.
No, because he won't. Because he can do what the fuck he wants.
Hey, never been so happy to see a familiar face. You haven't aged a day.
You got old.
Well, yeah, because he was in a cryo. Of course he hasn't aged today.
In the hallway, that was Seth. What was he doing here?
Ignoring our pleas for help.
I thought it was on your side.
Seth, he's not on anyone's side. The insurgents have altered their walking nightmares. We're lucky Seth shows up to fight them back sometimes, but only if it fits whatever the hell game he's playing. Hey, damn it.
You have no idea how bad it is, Outrider. We thought we escaped the apocalypse. We thought we could start over again here. But we were wrong.
She didn't even call me by my name. She just called me Outrider.
Do you know why I'm in charge? Because I'm the only officer left alive.
Oh no, she's turned insane.
The insurgents at our door. They're feral, sadistic. They have us surrounded. We're low on food and bullets.
Looks like an earthquake.
And if those freaks don't kill us, this planet will.
Welcome back.
The black fungus in the forest. We never found a cure. The mountains are filled with abominations. And the anomaly storms get bigger every year. We don't have much time left.
See, this right here is how you sell a game. There's a lot of games that I would have never even bought if I didn't play the demo. And this is a good demo. You're letting you play like several hours of the game. It's not just a short 10-minute demo.
On that walkthrough, cause I mean, I gotta be doing something wrong over here, cause I mean, I just won't die now.
Maybe there's a reason.
Yes, you are. I guess I know why I saved your damn life all those years ago.
I'm sure this isn't exactly what you had in mind.
I'm not complaining.
Still,
Oh,
I
no.
don't get it.
She's just an
The
alcoholic.
baby ran in that storm and tore Cuthbert apart, but not me. Why? Why was I...
Alters? Who the hell knows? When those storms hit, some get ripped inside out, some turn pink polka dot, and a few come back. Fucking immortal.
Nothing about the anomaly makes sense. It disrupts the laws of nature. It mutates whatever it touches. Early on, the ECA's best scientists tried to understand the storms.
Oh, you sound jealous.
Oh, I was supposed to restrain him this whole
You
time.
got lucky, boss. Or maybe not.
All I care about is that you are on our side. Our only supply line is blocked by an altar that our weapons cannot touch. Out by the old solar array.
Oh, my phone should be at
Seth had no
100%.
interest in helping us, but now you're here.
Oh, I think I'm finally getting him.
Maybe I can buy humanity another day.
Oh no, my phone
it's
been at
like
100.
136, so this technically took me like almost 40 minutes to go through.
Well, just that one little part.
Oh, so this is like the final boss, I'm assuming.
Go, go, go!
Guess I should have watched the walkthrough fully, cause if I knew that this whole time, I would have actually gone through it a lot quicker.
But it all went to shit. We had to run for our
But
lives.
instead, the game got a bit complicated and not give me hints that I was supposed to restrain him so she could attack him.
I'm all enthused to pay now, Yakko.
Oh no, that charcoal chimney thing already shipped. They're quick with it.
It's good.
It says arriving today by 10 p.m.
Now go beat that altar.
Oh no.
I finally made it to the end of the game.
End of the game? Well, how do you know though? Like you mean you're at the, like you finished it or you're about to finish it?
Oh, I know I finished it out. The final boss, and if it's the final boss, I usually told you that's the end of it.
I don't know. Are you expecting to finish it today, or you didn't know if you would?
I still got about 30 years
Oh,
of questions to
hoping
catch up
to
on.
get this the
So
last
if you make it back in
chapter.
one piece, come and ask me. But I don't promise I'll have all the answers.
Game just be too doing too much, cause even on the cutscene, just go out to press something. Like, okay, you don't see that happening in Resident Evil 7.
No, that cutscene right there, that was the end of it. I'm just gonna end my stream here, because I'm not gonna play this whole demo in one stream like I thought I was going to. So I'm gonna just I'm not gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna end the stream here. That's good enough for me.